How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gonna be with me for the last ride.
I'm doing work right now. No. Actually, not. No. Hold on, I'll call right back.
Good morning to my YouTube family, to my unapologetically chosen family. As y'all can see, I got an early rise this morning. A very early start. It's like I'm out here in my own world. Nobody is out here. It's pretty early on a Sunday morning. But this is one of the reasons why life is so different than a year ago. During this season of my life, during my family's life now, the ones that y'all see on this camera pretty often, we going through a very different season compared to what we was doing last year. Last year, I still had people calling my phone. I still had friends that wanted to link up. I still had people that was trying to get a hold of me. Life is very much different in this season that I'm moving in now. There's kind of been a separation between me and my peers. And what I mean by that is when they going out having fun, when they are finding out what to do on the weekend, when they looking for the latest turn-up plans, they don't have me in mind. They don't think about me when they're doing that stuff because they have come to realize I'm not showing up. And the reason I'm not showing up is because I got a different calling on my life. I got a different direction of where my life is headed. And it doesn't involve the things that they're interested in at the moment. But they don't know a lot of the things that I do behind the scenes, such as early mornings, early nights going to sleep. They don't take any of that into account. They might not even know how I live my life now because I'm so distant. I'm closed off. Not really distant and closed off, but I'm on another path. Me and my family are on another journey. As y'all can see, we spend a lot of quality time together. But it's just us, and the way we live our life, it can be considered boring to a lot of people. But I look at it in a different viewpoint. I feel like because we're living our life in this way, we have a lot more clarity. We have a lot more understanding on what it is that we're supposed to be doing, the direction that we're supposed to be headed. And because we're being obedient to that, to what God is needing for us to do, I feel like blessings are starting to come into our life. But the thing with that is the people that we used to deal with on a frequent basis, they're no longer here. So they're not able to see hands-on what God is really doing for our life. And to be honest, I feel like it's meant to be like that on purpose. A year ago, man, listen, we've separated from siblings. We've separated from people who we thought were in our corner. And it wasn't on purpose. Like, we didn't do that on purpose. We didn't remove them from our life on purpose. But because we're walking in a direction that we're supposed to be walking, that we're consciously aware of, God is revealing things to us that he feel like we need to know before we elevate, before we go to that next level. And me personally, I don't believe that God will set you up or put you in a position to fail. I don't believe the people that walk with you, yes, your ancestors, I don't believe that if you staying connected to them and you keeping them close, I don't see them putting you in harm's way or putting you in a situation where you're able to be taken advantage of, manipulated, or anything like that. So life today is pretty much people would consider boring because we're disciplined. We know what we have to do, and it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing each and every day. Now, our locations might change. Where we at might change. Like you say, we might be in California this day. We might be in Texas another day. We might be in Philly one day. The locations change, but how we move is very consistent. Who we deal with, who we allow access to our life is very different. So with that being said, we're seeing a lot more. We're being exposed to a lot more. God is sending blessings our way that would have never reached us if we continue the same patterns. I feel like you got to be consistent long enough for you to understand that this is the direction you should be going. Like, don't second guess yourself when you're thinking about leaving certain people alone, when you changing your mindset, when you changing the type of conversations you want to have. Because if you do it long enough, you'll realize that the results are coming. They might not come in your time. They might not come where you think they should come, but they definitely gonna come. And it's just like I'm looking at life from another perspective. Like, I'm starting to feel like there's really no limits to what it is that we could do and what it is that we can have. But you only start realizing that after you have gone through the suffering, after you have gone through the pain, after you have gone through the loneliness. And it's not up to you to decide when that season is over. Because when it's time to, when that season comes, when it's time for you to start receiving your blessings, you're going to want it to be never ending. So the sacrifice that you're putting in, the early morning that you're putting in, the distance from the crowd that you're putting in, the work that you're putting in behind the scenes that people never see, they're going to eventually see it. It's just when you take a path that is less desired, when you take the path that everybody is not willing to take, everybody's not going to see your glow up. Everybody's not going to see your progress right when you feel like they should see it. It don't work like that. You got to keep persevering. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep striving, and you have to keep the vision in mind. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. It's going to be a lot of noise, y'all. It's going to be a lot of parties. It's going to be a lot of distractions. It's going to be a lot of plans. The weather is getting warm, and there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to do that you know is not going to get you closer to your goal. It's not going to get you closer to the life that you say you want. Even you just sitting outside on an early morning like this and just spending time in nature, you get a chance to listen to your thoughts. You get a chance to think on ideas and also get the courage to execute. Because having goals and having visions is one thing, but if you're not executing on them, it really doesn't matter. Like, I know a lot of the things that a lot of the blessings that we are receiving today, a lot of these things we was talking about 2, 3, 4 years ago. It's just that we've been disciplined and we've been implementing the things that we know we need to do. And things are starting to show up into our lives. And it's not even saying that things are going to be easy or everything is just going to flow oh so well. But you're going to start to see progress that you've never seen before. And that's one thing that I could say. After certain people have been removed from our lives, it's like God is allowing us to access more. He's allowing us to see more than we ever seen before. And I'm not even talking so much materially, but I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about the strength that we have. I'm talking about the obstacles, the confidence that we have as we're overcoming certain things that come into our lives. It's like we're changing. And because we're changing, it has no choice but to spill over into the real world, into the material. Whatever you have going on in your mind, I'm telling you, y'all, it's going to spill over into your life materially. And it might happen in a few years, but if you're thinking negative, if you're surrounding yourself around things that don't motivate you, that don't inspire you, that don't give you a leverage to move forward in life, I promise you, you're going to see the results of your actions. Just like it's not a coincidence that everybody's popping up pregnant, everybody popping up, you feel me, with all these kids. If you partying and you having sex every day, what you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to manifest into your life? Whereas if you working on yourself, you reading for your mental, you working out, people going to see the glow up. People going to see your skin getting better. People going to see you elevating. People going to see your finances growing. And they may not see the amount of money you have, but they're going to see the freedom you have, the things that you're doing. It's going to be evident that you're doing something because you're making moves that they're not able to make. Meanwhile, they partying and doing the same things each and every day. I have no idea what my peers are doing right now. I have no idea what the latest trend is. I have no idea what the latest gossip is. Because that's not the way my life is designed right now. That's not the way the people I surround myself, that's not what's going on in their life. They're very focused on the goals and the things that they have in place. And because we're staying true and we're staying solid to being disciplined and only surrounding ourselves around the right people, things is unfolding, things is going the way they need to go. So that's really why life is so much different, because we are now starting to reap the rewards from all the disciplined actions that we've been taking this whole time. It's like at first it was like, oh, we doing it for no reason. But as time go on, you start to see yourself separating. You start to see yourself doing things that people around you, they not able to do because they haven't been making the same moves and the same steps that you've been making. And that's no surprise. That's no coincidence. We not doing anything oh so special. We just doing what we supposed to do. We not getting caught up in the outside world. We not getting caught up and moving on other people's time. You feel me? It's no way that you can be moving a group like that and you just keep surrounding yourself around people that they not doing anything. It's only a matter of time before you fall into stagnation, or you feel like you're not going nowhere. What you expect to happen? What you expect to happen if you don't have any major plan for your life? If you just floating in the wind? Now get me wrong, you're not in control of when your blessings come. You're not in control of when you start winning, but you can definitely put in the action each and every day. And it's up to God when those things happen. But if you're not showing that faith, if you're not showing that resilience, if you're not showing that dedication, it's no way that you should even be thinking about results. You first got to go through that shedding phase of shedding everybody that is not even going to deserve what you're receiving or what you're trying to even work for. That's what you got to understand. The people that you might be surrounding yourself by now, they might not be worthy of the blessings that God has for you. But because you still make a conscious effort to surround yourself around them, your blessings are being withheld as well. So that's just food for thought as y'all watching this channel, as y'all watching y'all life, as you being engaged and doing things that you feel like is turned or lit. You got to look at the bigger picture. You got to make sure the way you're moving is according to what you say you want. Like this, I'm on a Sunday morning. I'm vlogging for y'all. I'm giving content. I'm trying to connect with y'all while getting a nice little workout. I'm doing everything in my power that I possibly can to keep striving, to keep moving forward, to keep becoming the best version of myself that I could possibly be. Now, I don't know what the hell this car got going on. Why they even coming over here? But anyway, I don't know what Buddy got going on. He know he ain't supposed to be riding back here. Crazy. Look, y'all, this is the type of stuff I see when I go on walks early in the morning. Y'all see them eating grass and all that? This is the type of environment I like to be around. Where it's quiet, where you can see nature. You can enjoy time without a bunch of people being in your way. Well, he looking over here too. But like I was saying, because we've been moving like that, the way I'm talking, we're really implementing, we seeing our life change. And things is going in a whole new direction that we're really not even used to. And we're noticing that the blessings that God are allowing us to see, we're not even able to share them with the people that we thought we was going to be able to share them with, because they've been removed out of our life one way or another. So life is very different than what it was a year ago. We've learned so much more. I feel like our minds have been opened so much more. And you feel me? I see a lot of longevity in the way we're living. I used to always think that 20s, well, not 20s, but 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I used to always think that was an old age. And the reason is because I was seeing and I was watching a bunch of people pass away and get sick and premature deaths. But when I really sat back and studied, they wasn't living right. They wasn't setting themselves up for success. They wasn't positioning themselves to come across opportunities. They was following the crowd. And along with following the crowd, y'all gonna end up in the position that other people are in. So that's the main part of separating yourself. It's almost like a magnet. Whatever you close to, that's what you're gonna get stuck to. So if you are positioning yourself for abundance, for positivity, for good energy, for high frequency, 9 times out of 10, that's what you're going to end up receiving in your life. And I'm a living testimony of it, because it's like I said, it's been a separation between all of our peers, to me, to Boss Lady, Basil. It's like we're separating. It's like we going up another level together as a family, because we doing it together. So I'm a living proof. I'm a living witness that, you feel me, carrying yourself a certain type of way and being disciplined to what it is that you say you want out of life and moving according to that. There's so many people that say one thing and do the opposite. I don't care how much you have in your mind, this is what you want to do. If you never take action on it, if you never start living like that to where it can manifest in your life, you'll never experience the true freedom, the true abundance, the true wealth that God wants you to have. Until you totally submit, you're going to stay stagnant. And I'm going to just let y'all know, a rat race is nothing to be in for the rest of your life. You may start off like that. You may make a few bad decisions that land you in situations that are not desirable. But I need you to understand, if you take control of your life, all that can change. All that can change. It just matters if you're willing to put in that sacrifice, if you're willing to make the necessary changes in order to actually change your life. So that's what I wanted to share with y'all on this lovely morning. I am going to finish this walk. I am going to finish enjoying nature and just appreciate and have gratitude for being here, because no day is promised. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful to be here. You feel me? I don't live my life around money. I don't live, even though I want a lot of it, I'm more so interested in my well-being, being able to see another day, being able to spend time with the people I love, and just continuing to build. I feel like the money gonna come if you do that. If you focus on yourself, becoming the best version of yourself that you could possibly be, you taking care of your family, you making sure that your loved ones are protected and cared for, God is gonna send them blessings. And that's ultimately what's been happening. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I want y'all to stay unapologetically chosen, man, because it's really nothing that can stop you. It's nothing that can halt or alter your dreams or your destiny but you. So that's why you got to be real careful of the decisions that you make.
God your Father now.